Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I am here planning for week 34 of 2023. That's August 21st to the 27th, and I am in my Aura Estelle B6 Daily Classic. Getting very chunky. I'm definitely still enjoying it. For this week, I'm using the leftovers of a deluxe kit from B&R Paper Crafts. This one's called Jane. There's just so much in this kit. So I still have these 2 full boxes and then 5 more here, plus some other miscellaneous things. And then this other half box, few functional things, lots of headers and other functional stuff here. A decent amount of washi. I'll probably pull this stuff in to help with some of what I'm planning to do. More functional stuff, more boxes, and some full box checklists. So I've got quite a bit in here that I'm gonna work through. I think my plan, I did use the date covers last time I used this kit, so I don't have those left, but I think my plan is going to be to use these numbers still because I have them, so why not? I did also pull out a mild liner. This one I think is probably just called Brown. I'm not totally sure. This is one of the ones that's in all Japanese, but I thought this would be a good fit. And then I did pull out these 2 washi tapes. This one is an old AZ Moore washi tape. Michaels brought that brand, so I don't know if they still have something like this. And then this one's an old one from Michaels, I believe, that just has globes on it. I thought both of them kind of fit with the vibes of this kit, so I thought they might be fun to use. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is just writing Monday, Tuesday, whatever day here, and then using the number on the other side. I should pull out, while I'm thinking about it, it's been a while since I've used date dots, so I've kind of forgotten what I'm doing a little bit. But okay, here, I found it. We are good to go. I do have these Beauty 360 tweezers that are nice and pointy, so I will be pulling those out to use. So I'm gonna stick that stuff down. I think I'll hold off on laying down the weekend banner until we get to the weekend, but I'm gonna put everything else, fill it all in, and then I will be back so that we can talk about the interesting bits. All right, here's where we're at so far. I forgot how to count for a second and I got really worried I had the wrong dots, but we got there and we are good to go. So for the, this page, the kind of whatever, organizational page, as it were, I think, I'm trying to decide what I want to go on the top. I don't have any habit trackers at this point. I have used, oh, I do have a habit tracker. Great, never mind, I lied. I have a habit tracker, so that's perfect. I think I'm gonna use this little half box up here as my quote box, because I don't strictly need it to be a full box. Okay, that is very not straight. See if I can get that straightened out. Okay, that looks cute. Great. I think I'm done with those for the moment. Next up, there's this little guy that says, this week. Seems like a useful box to have. I'm gonna leave just the tiniest little gap. I think that'll be nice to have here. And then I'm gonna stick in another tiny gap. And this habit tracker, it'll probably track Instagram, so I'll probably add an Instagram from Piper Paper Company / Jessica Aaron's Designs, but for now I'm just gonna leave that. And then let's see, I don't have a header that strictly makes sense, but I think I'm gonna use this one that says little things. Oh, that's the wrong color. I mean, it's a color that goes, but I actually wanted to not match here. So I'm going to pull in the yellow one instead. Again, leave a tiny gap. And then I'm going to stick in, I think the dark blue, I kind of want to bring in some more of this blue. Again, with a tiny gap. That's going to be for my meals. And then I do also want to stick in under next week. There we go. And then I don't know, another full checklist won't fit. So I think I'm going to use just this short little like three guy, because that will fit. There we go. And then down here at the bottom, I'm just going to stick in some of this globe washi, and I'm going to stick it kind of like all the way across. Somewhere I have a slice tool. There we go. And then trim off that end as well. Great. All right. I think that's looking pretty cute. So there's kind of like the functional side of things. I will just take my marker and write to do here. I definitely have some like to do today, whatevers, but I don't want to use it. So I'm going to stick those in. Over here on Monday now, I do want to just stick in, I'm going to start with this little things header just as a divider at the end of the work day, so that I have some space to put in things that I need to put in. So into this space, I don't really have boxes, at least not sufficient boxes that are going to be big enough for tracking my workouts, because these are all like pretty small boxes. But I do have enough of these really skinny strips that I am going to, I think actually put these first, and then I will put the workout underneath it. There we go. And I think for Monday, how about like this desk? It looks like an adventurer's desk, but also just like a chaotic, messy desk, which is usually what my Mondays look like, I feel like. It's not perfectly straight, but close enough. We're gonna move on. And then moving on to Tuesday, I do want to get another of these little thing strips. I'm just going to use another one of these light blue because we have a lot of that color that say little things. So there we go. And then I think I'm going to do this silver strip right here. There we go. And then I do want to put a full box into Tuesday. Maybe I'll do this guy. There we go. Moving on to Wednesday. Maybe I'll just make these guys match. So there's this one. There we go. And then I need a skinny strip. I think I'm going to use a yellow one. Add a touch of brightness. And then probably for this day, I will probably take this whole chunk and use it like a full box, but I'm not going to try to do that right now because it sounds like it's going to take forever. So I think it would be easier for me to just do that off camera and not try to do that here. So you'll just have to imagine what it looks like. But basically I'm just gonna, here I can just take my slice tool and I just slice so that we have all the strips that go between the washi strips also on here. And then I'm just gonna take the whole thing and I'm gonna put it all on here. But usually it takes a long time, so I don't know if I want to try. All right, let's see if we can do it on camera. so you guys can see what it looks like, because I'm not going to show you this day at the end. It's really nicest if like the tiniest strips can just pick up with the main strips so that I don't have to try to lay them all down individually. These are not coming up perfect. The good news about that is that this particular box, the vibes are not like really perfect either, so I don't think it's gonna damage the aesthetics, as it were. All right, I did manage to do it, at least more or less on camera. So there you go, that's a full box. I think that's all I have planned for that day. And then we're moving on to the last 2 days of the week, which don't want to say, so I'm just going to stick down my tweezers to hold it all. And I'm going to stick in a little things divider. I'm actually just going to do both days at the same time because I have it handy. There we go. And then I am going to finish off this sheet so that I have a strip here on Friday. And then on my boxes page, I think I'm going to use another dark blue over here. There we go. And then let's see. Let's do this little like jungle gym guy. Treehouse experience, whatever. There we go. And then on Friday, maybe I'll do this elephants one. Sure, why not? I don't really have anything exciting planned for any of this week. So there's just a lot of blanks in here because I just don't really have anything scheduled that I need to deal with. So then as we move into the weekend, I'm going to take the weekend banner and stick that right up here at the top. And then I'm going to take this kind of like full box and I'm going to stick it here towards the middle because this is the last full box that I have left. What I might end up doing is pulling out this little hat bits of washi. We'll see how that goes. But I do have options there if I want them. And then I'm going to take these last two little skinny strips and I'm going to put one here and I'm going to put one down here, and those are going to be for my steps. And then I have so much stuff still in here that I can use during the week. So here's kind of where we're at right now with my very basic setup. I think it's looking pretty cute thus far, and we'll probably pull in some more washi, either of these or both. We'll see how that goes as we get into that as well. But that is all I have for this pre-planning. So stick around for just a second and you can see the finished week. All right, here is the finished weekly spread. I think it turned out really cute. I've got quite a bit left in the kit still, as you might expect. These are giant. I know I've used it for 2 weeks, but I still have quite a bit left that I can use in some sort of future spread. Not sure what I'll be using it for, but we'll figure it out when we get there. If I don't mention it, it did come from that kit from B&R Paper Crafts. This little Instagram icon came from Piper Paper Company, which is now Jessica Aaron's Designs. This bottom washi, I thought at the beginning of the week that it came from Michael's, but now I'm second guessing and it might be from AliExpress. Either way, I don't think it's available anymore. The pen is a Zebra mild liner. And then flipping over to The weekend spread, other than the mild liner, I really just used things from the kit, and I think it turned out really cute. I like turning some boxes. I think that always turns out pretty good when they're, you know, cute and the right width. But it was a busy weekend, but a good weekend. We did go pear picking, so that was really nice. But otherwise, mostly just a lot of things around the house and stuff like that. So as always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know what your highlight of the week was down below, or leave me an elephant emoji. And then also follow me on Instagram at Creative Life of Liz. You can see in progress and finished spreads in this planner. My other planners, I tag all the shops. I show you bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading, all that good stuff. And until next time, bye.